Transformation of trigonometric functions. Question 29. How is the graph of g of x equals to sine x minus 30 degrees related with that of f of x equals to sine x? Find the y-intercept of g of x. So let's sketch the graphs and see the relation, right? So let's say this is our coordinate axis and original sine x graph is here in orange and we've just drawn like this, right? Now what happens when we have sine of x minus 30 degrees? So what really happens here is, so let me first draw these x-axis points, right? So we have, this is 180 degrees, right? That is 360 degrees. This is 0. So that is 90 degrees. Now what really happens for g of x? G of x is sine x minus 30 degrees. So that means there is a transformation, and the transformation is that the graph translates 30 units to the right. So it translates horizontally (30 degrees) to right. So that is the basic transformation which takes place. So if this is 90, 30 will be 1/3 of this. So that much is translated, right? So every point moves by 30 degrees to the right. So these are our transform points. So it doesn't really start from origin, it starts from here. And every point moves 30 units to the right. I'm just showing you the movement here, right? So this peak comes here, 30 degrees. And this ends here at 30 degrees more than 360. So the transform function is now starting like this. So that becomes your transformed wave, right? Now this starts from 30 degrees and ends at 390 degrees. So that is the transformed function. So what really happens here is that if x and y are the points on sine x, let's say these are the points on sine x, then on the transformed function, which is sine of x minus 30 degrees, the points are x increases by 30, right? It moves right by 30 degrees. So it is x plus 30 degrees and y remains same. So that is the basic transformation. Now the second part of the question is, find the y-intercept of g of x. So y-intercept is this value. Do you see this value? That is the y-intercept. To find y-intercept, what we can do is, we can find the value of this function at 0. So we can write g of 0 at y-intercept x is 0, right? Is equals to sine of 0 minus 30 degrees, right? Which is sine of minus 30 degrees, correct? Which is minus sine, you know sine is an odd function, right? So minus theta, sine of minus theta is sine of theta, right? Sine of 30 degrees. And you know how to find 30 degrees, that is with your special triangles. Let's make one. So that is the special triangle for us. And in this special triangle, we know adjacent side is 1, opposite is, now 30 degrees is actually here. So for 30 degrees, opposite side is 1 and hypotenuse is 2. And therefore, we get our answer, and which is equals to minus 1 over 2. So minus sine 30 degrees is minus half. So that is, find the y-intercept of g. So y-intercept is this. So we'll write down your answer as y-intercept is at 0 and the value is minus 2, right? So that is what it is. So I hope you understand and appreciate the effect of minus 30 inside the brackets, right? So it is horizontal transformation, or we also say phase shift. So it is a phase shift of 30 degrees to the right. That is what it is. So let me say it again very clearly here, phase. So it is a phase shift of 30 degrees to right. So that is how it is. And to find y-intercept, we have to put in 0 for x and then calculate the value of the function. And in this case, we found that the y-intercept is minus half. So we can write minus half here. Correct? So that's how we'll do it. Thank you and all the best.